Hi Leo, thank you for dropping by. I'll be doing your 2022 predictions snapshots, so pay good attention. Again, you have the power and control for your destiny, so things that you can change now, you can change right now without wasting time, and change your life. Things goes to be forewarned, foretold to be forewarned. So yeah, let's get to it. Leo 2022 predictions. 2022 predictions for the year. Alright. At the back of the deck, we have the reverse Three of Wands. For Leo, January, Seven of Pentacles. The Moon, February. March, the reverse King of Wands. April, reverse Ace of Wands. May, reverse Magician. June, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. July, Strength. August, the Eight of Swords in reverse. September, Seven of Swords in upright. October, Nine of Wands in reverse. November, King of Swords. December, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Again, at the back of the deck, overall energy, Three of Wands. There's two sevens. Awareness, wisdom, something to do with inner work, research, study, reflection, rejuvenation. Signals change brought about by wisdom and an insight into a situation. So the overall energy of the reverse Three of Wands indicates some form of desire for accomplishment. However, when it's upside down, it feels like one step forward and two steps back. The competition and conditions around you might be stronger than your effort at this point. Energy being wasted, too much attention being given to details at the cost of a bigger picture. Too preoccupied with the conditions that surrounds you. Or the advice is to remind you that pride and overconfidence isn't the right way to go. Or maybe the resources, the results, the ships that you're waiting for is coming back without the result that you want, leaving you high and dry and with inadequate resources and information. Something that you're waiting for, but the results are not like how you want it. So this is general for 2022 Leo. Right off the bat, in January for Leo, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It shows you looking at your effort, probably in 2021, contemplating how much crop you will bring for 2022 this year. You have put your time and labor throughout this 2021, and now you're waiting for profit and results. Again, it reflects to the general card. It also means that the investment that you made have a good return. All your hard work and effort will pay off, and you'll make a good profit for your time and work. It doesn't predict wealth, but rather good solid accomplishment in your investment or at work, or satisfactory rewards. There is still work to be done, still effort need to be continued. It's not done yet, it's still just growing. Haven't really harvested yet, so whatever you're going, keep on doing. Is good work and satisfaction is guaranteed. There's still work needed to bring your project to completion. There's still something that needs to be done. There's some form of investment that you have made and you're waiting for results here. So in January, you're looking at your harvest, seeing if, how much yield you will make. In February, be very careful. You have the moon. This is a major arcana. In February, there'll be unforeseen events or new turn of events that's already in motion, but you're not seeing it yet now. It can also mean some disagreement with someone you love or care about, or an unplanned emotional outburst over something very little, making a mountain out of a molehill. Because the moon intensifies everyone's emotions, Also reflective psychic ability, dreams, and intuitive powers. It gives you the ability to prophesize universally. Something big is coming in February. It could be a change of residence, career, your own emotions. You already roughly know what's going on. There's some form of intuition that you have. So this will just reaffirm your intuition, or something that's going to happen at night because of the moon. So but be very careful, as well as probably there's some information that's hiding from you, or probably some opponent that you think, or some situation that you think is really large at hand, but it's actually in reality is just a small dog, something that's small, but in the shadows it looks like a big gigantic issue, but the core or the crux of it is just something very minute and very small. Don't make any hasty decision until you know all the information at hand. Ensure all your facts before you make a decision in February. All right. In March, you have the reverse King of Wands. Continuing from February, as I told you, you probably think that situation is really large at hand, but actually it's really small. And this perception carries on forward to March with a reverse of King of Wands, and making you feel low self-esteem, lack of focus for getting things done, lack of confidence in your ability to follow through. You feel insecure or unsure of yourself or others. There's some form of insecurity, temperamental, cowardly, lion, in that sense, like you're not as harsh as you seem to be, but there's some form of uncertainty and fear that you're projecting over a certain situation. Feelings of inadequacy, hastiness, short fuse, grumpy, detached. So something that of a situation is causing you to feel that way in April. So let's see more. Sorry, in March. And in April, we have the reverse Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands. Again, the low self-esteem is coming up again. In reference to March, low self-esteem. There's some of low self-esteem that's causing you to have a false start. It's making you feel not as motivated as you appear to be, too tired to accomplish what you have set out to do, looking for something that you're missing, or that you need to start all over again, regroup, and see what needs to have more planning, see what's more that you need to do, go back to the drawing board and have a proper planning before you embark on starting on your new path. So it's also in relevance to the previous card in March, which is the King of Rods. So let's see more in May. We have the Magician in reverse. It weighs quite heavily on a situation or a work-related issue for some of you. The Magician in reverse is the major arcana. Your tools are all falling off. Lack of confidence. Again, low self-esteem. This is the third card showing low self-esteem and, low confidence, thinking your opponent or the competition is bigger than it actually is. So you can do better than that, actually. Your abilities lies hidden. You're not using your hidden talent, or that the talent is not visible. You don't show it. Probably at your workplace, you keep quiet. You don't want to share your ideas because you fear what people judge you or what people think of you. So there's lack of confidence and low self-esteem here. Sometimes it also means that some situation of work, there's an improper use of power due to the specter that is pointing down. A lot of thinking but no action, so nothing much can be done here. Situation not developing correctly or hampered by lack of enthusiasm or lack of following through the original idea that you have in plan. Mediocre work here basically means not able to handle a situation or project as much as you wanted. Some lack of willpower and confidence and effort. In June, we have the reverse Nine of Swords. I see you finally getting through the traumatic events and condition in your life. Time has brought you healing. Tomorrow's a new day. Patience and prayers will help you in your journey. Something good or loved one is coming to your life, or probably in terms of those of you who's going through some, medical issue or surgery, it will come out successful. Trauma will pass, dark cloud will pass. You'll have the strength, develop strength, character for it. As long as awareness that passes through your major tragedy and all those nightmares, difficulty sleeping, insomnia issues will pass by. So this is in June. In July, we have another major arcana, which is Strength. I see you in the first half of the year having a lot of fear and anxiety. Finally pass through this anxiety with the reverse, and finally in July you have the strength and courage to face your fears. If you don't have it, you need it to face your fears. Love is always stronger than fear or hate. Ability to develop courage despite overwhelming odds and upgrowth of love. You have to face your fears to help you evolve and free yourself from fears, so that you can be free to do and to move on with your life. Unconditional love and understanding. No physical force is needed to make your point. You have the inner strength already, determination to achieve all the goals that you envision for. Patience, diplomacy, and courage and strength to go through this. Use your inner strength your power and endurance. For those of you who are reading female, use your feminine qualities of diplomacy to achieve your aim. So in July, it's asking you to be patient and face your fears. In August, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So here again, I see you letting go of all your fears, removing the bandages, removing the bondages, releasing yourself from self-imposed fear. You're able to see through your difficulties now, make a decision and feel in control again. New beginnings is finally possible now. Feel free from restrictions brought upon by your own fear again, and this allows you some room for breathing. So I do see you taking actions on this in the half of the year. With this warning, I hope that you take actions now so that you save time and be more prepared, because you're in control of your life. With the warnings and advice, you're able to steer your life to whichever way that you want. But this is a snapshot of your current actions. If you do not pay heed to the advice, this will what it will play out to be. So September, we have the Seven of Swords. So you see somebody is stealing something, or probably some deception around you. Somebody is not being honest. Some deception is taking place. Just look around you, be very careful. There is some evidence lying behind of this deception, as he left two swords behind. It can also mean things might not work out the way you have planned, or someone is being deceptive or stealing away something that is important for you. Unreliability can be indicated, or somebody not telling you the truth or hiding from you, or probably something unexpected twist is going to happen to you in October. So be ready, be forewarned, pay attention, whatever it is. Diplomatic handling, speech, conversation, careful handling, it's advisable. October, we have the reverse Nine of Wands. So here, there's still desire to protect and help others, but you can barely take care of yourself here because it's in reverse. It's probably lack of stamina, physical strength to see things through. You feel beaten down mentally and physically. Health isn't so good, to follow through this difficult task at hand. You need to rest and recuperate. Very important. Then, to keep on going, fighting battles. You may not be prepared. You need to check on things before you make your next move. Could be vulnerable, too weak to fight, plain exhausted. Sometimes this gut comes out when you feel let down by others or worried about something. It's best to regroup, calm yourself down before you take another step. So in October, take time out, take a vacation, holiday, replan, regroup before you go out fighting again. That's in October. In November, we have the King of Swords. So in October here, I see after everything you've gone through in a year, you become the King of Swords. You're well educated now, well experienced, understand human mind, deals well with logic and reasoning. You're very logical now. You have good judgment, good balance on an issue. Either that or someone is coming in to give you good advice or good counsel that is going to help you in November. So this person is very direct, very logical, and upright. Or probably there will be something to do with uniform, law, government officials, something legal as well in October. So be prepared. And in December, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Here it shows that you're no longer in control of your money, finances, materials, falling away from you, letting go of money, having to spend more than anticipated in December, losing some money or some possessions, material, something to do with problems, opposition in maintaining finances, security, financial security. Money may be tight, paycheck may be delayed, extra money that you're anticipating doesn't arrive in time for you to pay off something, business matters, you may be facing some opposition that causes you to spend more, extra costs that you never factor in prior to it, overextending yourself financially, and be cautious not to go overboard. So be careful about spending, be careful about financials, take a good look and check your financial and accounts. Also, I don't know, there's something nagging with me that show off when I'm reading this card. Be careful of somebody deceptive around you, probably stealing your money and only cause you to know about it in December. This person will be stealing in September. So you only realize that in December how much this person has cost you in terms of money and finances. So be very careful. Also do factor in if you have some work or plan or project, put in some unforeseeable costs, so that it doesn't come as a surprise to you. So this is a very important card. In general, I do see you're in a situation that you're waiting for some form of result. So if you're careful and listen to this reading, you may be able to prevent unwanted results, and the results that you envision for will be what you hope for. So it's also telling you to regroup, replan, make sure you have all the information at hand. With the moon, I think if you look at the sequence, the sequence of the cards is quite telling, in the sense that you're looking at what you have invested in. There's some information that you need through the moon, and then be very careful about the path that you're going. Probably you need to restart again, like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Magician, you're not really utilizing your full potential because of fear, lack of confidence, low self-esteem, and then patience is needed in July. Something deceptive is going to steal from you, or a deceptive person, something, or a business that didn't go too well, something about legal issue as well as I see. Yeah, and some loss of money, some loss of small money. So these are minor arcana, so you are still able to change all this if you pay heed to the advice. So that's all I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for dropping by. Please like and subscribe and share. I appreciate that. Thank you.